Welcome to Uxbridge Scugog Life. I'm your host, Jackie Hermans. We got some pets happening here, which I think is quite appropriate since we will be meeting with the Humane Society today. They have an adorable little fluffy pet that could be the right match for your home. So keep watching to find out more about that. And more hockey. We'll be talking to one of the coaches from the Uxbridge Bruins, as well as the director of the Hockey Association for the Port Perry Mojacks. So you'll find out what is happening with hockey this season. Now, self-care is needed now. I just want to say that the temperature is changing. We have to adjust to this new season, the colder weather, the wet weather. So do some self-care. And you know what? I certainly did. I got my lashes done. And I have a new amazing lash lady, eyelash artist. The letter I. And I'm so grateful. She is now my lash sponsor for the show. I get to meet with her every couple of weeks, and she is the most beautiful soul. When you get your self-care done, if you have small businesses that you want to rave about, tell us. We'd love to have them on our show. So we'll be right back with more on Uxbridge Scugog Life.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
I'm Jonathan Van Bilson, and I've had the opportunity to spend my life traveling and photographing exotic locales around the world. Thanks to Rogers TV, I'm now able to share my adventures with you on my show, Photos and Travel, right here on Rogers TV.
Welcome back to Uxbridge Scugog Life. With me on the show is Trevor Cox, the assistant coach for the Uxbridge Bruins. Trevor, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. Very much appreciate it.
All right. So first question I have for you has to do with how COVID is affecting. Oh, my dog is like just trying to rearrange the screen here. Sorry about that. So how is it going to look like for fans coming to the arenas now? What do they need to know before they come?
Well, right now, I believe we're only allowed 80 fans in the stands. Now, from what I understand, there is talk that that's going to increase within the next couple of days and or weeks. That's actually above my pay grade. But as for now, 80 fans. And I believe for home games, which start at 7:45 p.m., the doors open at 7:25 p.m. to enter the arena. So to enter the arena, you also have to have your mask and proof of double vaccination.
Okay. That's good to know. So I guess that's pretty much everything that they need to know before coming?
Yeah, pretty much. And just, you know what, if you want to get in and see the game, which I urge you to, we've got an exciting hockey team this year. If you want to get in, if you want to be one of the 80 people, get there early. Okay.
Can you pre-book?
I don't believe you can. No, it's kind of a first come, first serve basis.
Okay. So how has training been going now that the season's underway?
You know what? We struggled with training camp out of the gate as the ice in Uxbridge was not installed in the arena. We had to go to Stouffville to skate for training camp. And of course, with Stouffville being one of the only arenas that was open with both ice surfaces, the lineup to rent ice was astronomically long. So we did get some skates in Stouffville. We have moved back to the Uxbridge Arena now. And you know what? We've got a really fast, exciting hockey club based on what we've seen at practice. We got a lot of guys that all they know how to do is work hard and play hockey. And that's usually the recipe for success. The boys are flying out there. They look good. They look dialed in and ready to go. So we can't wait for the season to start.
Any particular players you want to talk about now to like really look out for?
Well, I'll tell you what, we actually were able to sign a young Uxbridge player by the name of Quinn Ewell, who spent the last 4 seasons playing in the OHL, actually. He's a great big towering winger. He tips the scale. He's about 6'5", and he tips the scales at about 210, 215. And this kid has an NHL shot. There's not many goalies in the league that are going to be able to stop his shot if he's able to get some time and step into one. And of course, he's a born and raised Uxbridge native. So get out and see this kid. Another kid that comes to mind is Daniel Giorgio. He's entering what should be his 4th season with the Bruins. He's a Stouffville product. And, between Quinn, Ewell, and Giorgio, we should be able to carry 2 of the top 5 scorers in the league on our roster. And of course, on the blue line, Uxbridge products, Andrew Swan. He's just a rock solid D-man there, representing the hometown with the local Bruins team. And he's a lot of fun to watch. He just brings a very blue collar, hard-nosed game to the ice, and the fans seem to love his style.
Nice. Okay, so speaking about fans, when I've gone to some Uxbridge Bruin games, what I have loved about it is like the different, the puck drop that you'll do, like the different types of fan motivating type of activities. Are you guys going to have any of that this season?
Well, we're going to try to as much as we can, but of course with COVID protocol, there's so many rules and guidelines we have to follow. So with the season just getting underway coming up, our home opener was actually supposed to be this coming Friday, which would be October 1st. But that game has been moved back. So our home opener will actually be next Friday, which I believe would be the 8th. So back to the original question, it's a little early to tell if we're going to be able to do those things, because the league itself, aside from the township and the arena rules and so on and so forth, the league itself has certain protocols that you can and can't do, that you have to follow. So we just kind of, for those things, we have to wait and get answers from the league. But one thing I can guarantee is Aaron Blackstock will be singing the national anthem at the majority of our home games this season.
Oh, that's amazing. That's fabulous. Who will be doing the commentary?
As far as the announcing goes, we're not too sure. We don't have a radio play-by-play contract. We would like to, but we don't. But as far as the in-arena announcing, we're not sure yet. Some of our volunteers have stepped down due to everything that's going on. So we're in the hunt for the voice of the Uxbridge Bruins in arena if anybody's looking to volunteer their time. Oh,
very cool. If I knew enough about hockey, I'd be there. But I'd be like, that guy's looking great. Cool.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great. So, hey, there it is. The call out for volunteers. If you love hockey, want to volunteer your time, maybe you have a great voice, great radio voice, then contact the Uxbridge Bruins. All right. Absolutely. Anything else before we wrap up that you just want to share with everyone, share with the community?
No, I just want to say, I know things are tight, and I know the rules and the regulations. Nobody really knows what's going on, but I urge people to get out and watch the Uxbridge Bruins. We're going to have like I said earlier, a very fast, exciting hockey team. And I mean, for $9, it's the best entertainment in town. I'll challenge anybody on that. We've got some new Uxbridge product within the Bruins organization this year. Some young Uxbridge kids have joined the team. And it's going to be an exciting season. We've got an exciting hockey team, and we're hoping on a long playoff run as well this year.
Oh, I hope you guys do really well. I'm sure you will. All right. So get ready to get early so you can get your seats for the Bruins games. Thank you so much, Trevor, for having you on the show. We'll have to have you back.
Thanks for having us. Take care.
All right. We'll be right back with more on Uxbridge Scugog Life.
Johnny wanted to go back home. It's 1,000 kilometers away. They forced him to go to the Indian residential school. More than 150,000 of us children had to go. They wanted to change us.
Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name.
Hallowed be your name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
Kill the Indian and the child. It's been called cultural genocide. I survived residential school. My brother Johnny did not.
Chani Wenjack was one of thousands of children who died due to Canada's residential school system. More than 80,000 survivors and their families still live with its legacy today.
Welcome back to Uxbridge Scugog Life. So with me on the show now is Murray Parliament, who is the Director of Hockey Operations for Port Perry Mojacks. And this guy really loves hockey. He's also the Director of the PJHL, which is 63 hockey teams that he's involved with there. So Murray, it's great to have you on the show. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for inviting me.
So tell me about this season so far. Actually, let's first of all talk about any messaging that you want to pass along to the fans, to the parents that will be coming out to the arenas. What do they need to know before coming out to watch a game?
Definitely across the province, all the leagues are requiring fans to be double vaccinated, and they have to show proof of that at the arena when they arrive, and they have to the contact trace information provided to the team before they can enter the stands to watch the game. So it's important. If you come and you don't have proof of double vaccinations, they won't allow you into the arena.
Okay,
That's very good to know. That's a municipality restriction.
Okay. Now, have you had a chance to get out and watch some of the practices of the Mojacks yet?
Yes, I've watched pretty well all of them. We have a very young and enthusiastic and exciting group of kids that have tried to make our team and have made our team, and we have 22 players signed now, but we had 42 players try out for the team from the start, and we're very pleased with that. That's the highest number we've had in probably 5 years. And we were a little concerned with no hockey having been played last year, that some kids would drift away from their hockey interest, but we didn't find that to be the case this year.
Yeah, it amplified tenfold. Now, what would you say is unique about this year's team in comparison to other teams or other years?
Well, unique to our team and compared to the previous 49 teams, this is our 50th season, but this is the youngest team that we've ever had. I believe we've got 17 out of 22 players, signed that have never played a junior C hockey game. So we're young, we're exciting, we'll make a few mistakes, but we'll work on correcting those as the season goes.
I think that's very exciting to have a new team and or very young team. You'll be watching their skills quickly develop over the season. You'll have a lot of enthusiasm on your team. I'm sure a lot of drive. Now, is that going to be similar to, let's say, the Bruins team? Would they be facing a very young team as well?
I'm not so sure. I haven't really followed their roster. I know they've made some purchases, if you want to use that word, over the summer to bring in players who have played at the higher level, junior A, and are in probably their last year of junior hockey. So they'll be a very strong team regardless of how many rookies they have in the lineup. They've got a pretty good core of veterans that have played even at the higher level. So they'll be a good team, but we're interested in competing against them.
Now, will you be traveling as much this year as you have in past years?
No, this year we're playing strictly within our 7-team division. In the past few years, we've played what we call an interlock with teams like Napanee and Picton, and the bus costs in going to those games was just far too high for our budget, for any team's budget for that matter. So we're playing strictly within our division, and so that'll mean we'll play 3 home and 3 away against all of our teams, including our rivals like Uxbridge or Little Britain, whatever. So it'll be better entertainment, in my opinion, for the fans, and less travel to go to out of town games.
Nice. Okay, so what do you think is important to make these games super fun?
Well, I think that the enthusiasm, these kids love playing hockey, period. I mean, they know they're not going to the NHL or anything like that. They just love playing hockey because they love the game. And if you love the game, then when you get out on the ice, you want to compete. You want to be the best, better than the other team. So you'll find that junior C hockey is hard work ethic of all the teams, all the players, whatever. That's exciting to the fans to watch kids out there working their butts off to try and win a hockey game.
Awesome. So let's create some really exciting games, and the fans, bring your excitement. Let's get that arena pumping. Thank you so much, Murray. It was great to have you on the show. We'll be right back with more on Uxbridge Scugog Life.
I'm Jennifer Anderson.
And I'm Allison Schaefer.
We are back for another season of the Parenting Show, and I am so happy to be back in the studio
this year.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, so many great topics that we're going to be discussing on this season.
Yeah, happy to help families as the pandemic endures and as things start to change as we open up and send our kids back to school, maybe.
Yeah, also weight management and things like the vaccine issue. That's right here on the Parenting Show on Rogers TV.
Welcome back to Uxbridge Scugog Life. So with me now on the show is Elizabeth LaBelle, and she is from the Durham Humane Society, or the Humane Society of Durham. You just told me, and then I'm like, am I swapping it around?
That's okay. It can go either way, so.
Okay, awesome. Well, Elizabeth, it's so nice to meet you, and I am looking forward to meeting your little furry friend here.
Yeah.
Tell me about him.
Yeah, so this is Wilfred. Wilfred is just recently available on our website. He is a mixed breed cat, but he does have something called FIV, which basically stands for feline immunodeficiency virus. Basically, it is a virus that causes his immune system to be lower than other cats. He's still incredibly affectionate. He can live a long life. But he should be in a home with other cats that are FIV positive as well, if you are going to adopt a cat that is FIV positive.
Okay, and how old do you estimate him to be, and how did you come across Wilfred in the first place?
Yeah, so Wilfred came to us from the outdoors. He is a young adult cat, so it's hard to age them to us, but we do approximations with them. He is incredibly affectionate. He's a little bit of a square, but he likes to cuddle, and he likes to rub against you. He wants to be right up beside you at all times. He'd be best for an adult home, just because when he gets excited, he likes to give little love nibbles. So he'd be best for a home with probably older children if you were going to adopt him. Just kids who are comfortable with a cat who will do those kinds of nurturing, loving signals and signs.
Nice. Oh, he's so cute. I love the coloring. It reminds me of a Siamese with having the darker tips of the ears and the tail.
Yeah.
So cute. So if someone was interested in potentially adopting Wilfred, what is the process?
Yeah, so the process of adopting him would be to fill out an application, which you can get on our website. You would fill that out, email it in to us, and then we would review it to make sure it's the right fit for them and the right fit for Wilfred. And then we would call them to complete a phone interview right now. Obviously, COVID has changed our adoption process quite a bit. So we're doing a lot of things virtually. But they do, if they are approved, they still get the opportunity to come in and meet him first to make sure that they like his personality and they think he would fit in their home perfectly.
Are there any certain characteristics that you're looking for in a potential adoptive individual or family?
We like to make sure that everyone is on board in the home for bringing a new pet into the home, and we like to make sure that everybody is prepared for the personality traits that the cat is exhibiting.
Okay. And that cat, so Wilfred was outdoors. Now that once he's adopted, will he need to stay as an indoor cat?
Yeah, so for any cat that is FIV positive, regardless of where you live, these cats do need to be kept indoors only. The way that this virus is transmitted is through a deep bite. So if a cat has been bitten by another cat that has the virus, that's how it's transmitted. So it's safer to keep these animals indoors where they can't then transmit it to other animals as well.
Now, can this be transmitted to humans if you got a deep bite from Wilfred?
It cannot, no.
Okay, that's good to know. Oh, I just want to just give him some rubs behind the ears and stuff. So cute.
So sweet.
So now, what do I guess I take it he will come fully neutered as well?
He'll be neutered, he'll be vaccinated, and any information we can provide an adopter about him, we will give them. He also has some skin allergies, so someone who might be comfortable giving him a special diet or something of that nature might be useful to him as well.
Okay, that's great. And do you have any other pets going on right now?
Oh, we have so many cats, kittens, dogs available for adoption. We are looking for people who are interested in adopting to reach out to us so that we can set them up with a perfect forever friend.
Okay, are you also looking for any pet supplies, food, collars, beds? Yeah.
Anything gently used, we can use. We're 100% donation based. So anything people from the public want to donate to us, cat food, dog food, anything, we can use it here.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay. And people can think about that. If you all of a sudden don't have a pet anymore and maybe you're not interested in getting another one, think about taking all those supplies and bringing it to the Durham Humane Society.
Absolutely.
So then cat like Wilfred. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. That is amazing. Okay, so what is your website that people can go to for adoption information?
Yeah, so they can go to HSDR, so Humane Society Durham Region.org.
Beautiful. That is fabulous. All right, well, thank you so much, Elizabeth. It was great to have you on the show. We will have you on regularly with more pet adoptions, and we'll be right back with more on Uxbridge Scugog Life.
It's closing time, and you stayed out longer than you planned. So now you can't drive, and the buses have stopped running. You could always call your girlfriend. Or maybe your roommate? What about your best friend? You could just dial 1-888-TAXI-GUY or use the Taxi Guy app. The call and the app are free, and they both connect you to a local cab company to bring you home safely. Visit arrivealive.org to find out more. Arrive Alive, drive sober.
Hi, I'm Constable Darrell Rice, Durham Regional Police Service. Tune into Rogers Cable 10 to watch me on Seniors Talk with DRPS, where we'll talk about all kinds of amazing information and community programs for you, our seniors in Durham Region.
Hi, I'm Sean Lackey, and this is Sold with Sean Lackey. You should check us out if you want to find out what's going on in the world of real estate. We'll have all sorts of guests to keep you in the loop on what's going on in this wonderful world.
Welcome back to Uxbridge Scugog Life. So if you are interested in supporting the Durham Humane Society, you know what? They are looking for animal beds, for food, for blankets, different pet supplies. I'm getting lots of licks over here. Or maybe you're interested in adopting a pet. So you can check out on their website the different pets that they have up for adoption. And I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving, had some time to be in gratitude and be with family and eat turkey and all those wonderful desserts. And make sure you have it on your calendar to start going out to some of those games. Let's support the Uxbridge Bruins. Let's support the Port Perry Mojacks. Let's get out there to those games, because you know what? When we are cheering them on, they feel that awesome energy, right? They feel those vibes, and they're going to perform that much better when you are helping them with their mojo by being out there to support. And just make sure you have your double vaccination and proof of that double vaccination available with you. So I hope you enjoyed the show, and if you are interested in being on the show, or as I said at the top of the show, if you want to rave about a local small business, tell us about them. You know what? We'd love to have them on our show. I definitely want to have my lash lady on the show. Anytime I go to see her, she's just a beautiful soul, and she makes me feel great. It's not just about the lashes, but I gotta tell you, I feel like a woman. Dun, 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 dun. Makes a big difference. So support local business and get that self-care in. What do you need to feel good? And you know, maybe it's gonna be getting your nails done. Maybe it's gonna be going for a massage, chiropractic, all that. Check it out. We'll be back next week with more on Uxbridge Scugog Life. Bye.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line. Email us or connect with us on social media.
This 175-year-old portrait found a home here in early 2015. It contains a man of great relevance to thousands of residents right here in Durham. Bowmanville, previously Darlington Mills, consisted of a handful of settlers and was transformed by the man in that photo, Mr. Charles Bowman. Bowman saw no boundaries within his 300-acre purchase. He, at the helm of commerce and development, also